Right, so topic of the day.
Lucy
Letby.
Did she do it? Did she not?
This is something that's been bothering me for weeks.
Si, senor.
And I've watched every Lucy Letby documentary that there is.
No, you haven't, actually, because there's a new one.
One on Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, which one? Yeah.
Yeah, so I when she first got arrested and you saw her face all over the media.
Yeah.
I was sort of looking, you see like Moira Hindley and Rose West and all them sort of like kiddie killers. And they've got that sort of look. You could probably relate them to possibly being a killer.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you see that girl's face, it just don't sort of add up, does it?
Nah.
It didn't look like, it didn't seem right, someone like that.
Nah.
But I'm not saying all faces of innocence, it can't be killers, but you know what I'm saying. It's just didn't seem right. And now it's looking like she's got a lot of support.
A lot?
By like government officials.
I've seen.
There's MPs now that are calling for her to be.
Did you watch that one on Good Morning Britain? Did you watch that?
Yeah, that was this morning, I believe.
Yes, it was.
So this is the problem. Yeah, you got like you could almost say this could also sort of relate to like when you dress these elephants in the rooms. It's a bit like you can't talk about immigration because you're racist. But you can't talk about Lucy Letby being innocent because you support child killers.
I know.
Better not say she's innocent, even though
I know.
Because people might look at me and go, "Yeah, don't invite them round for tea no more." You know, it's.
Do you know what got me?
That culture's got to stop because otherwise, you never get to the bottom of things. Nothing ever gets. You get just what I'm saying. I'm autistic. Bear with me. And it's been a long day. I got my coffee, but.
Yeah, but do you know what got me?
The government don't like backtracking. These court cases are like their fuel fucking prices. Once they go forward and they know that you took it, they're not going back. No. They don't like to be humiliated. That's our biggest worry.
Yeah. The thing that got me, mate, is when she was charged for killing a baby, although she wasn't even on shift.
Yeah.
You see what
I mean? Experts around the world have even turned around and said that proper world-leading experts, not just some Welsh guy. You know, I know he's a paediatrician. He's a top of his game, whatever. Or self-proclaimed top of his game. When you got the whole world coming together saying, "Look, the liver damage wasn't from an attack, because the damage of liver like that, the bruising on the abdomen would be unbelievable."
Yeah.
He reckons it was from a needle going through from a doctor trying to save the baby's life that destroyed the liver.
Yeah, that's savage.
But here's the problem. I mean, a lot of people, if you're looking now, are going, "Oh, what the fuck he goes on about?" Come on, man, you can't seriously believe she's innocent. When they had evidence that would have...
You know what's going to be, don't you? She's confessed to it in the paperwork. She's done this. She found this. They found that. Blah blah blah. Yeah, they're going to bring that up.
Yeah, but then on the other side of it, you got in a courtroom. Now, if I got pulled in out the front of my house for shooting someone dead up the other end of the estate, and you're stood there with me,
yeah,
and so's the neighbour,
yeah,
and we've just been to a restaurant, and that puts me in a restaurant out of town at that exact time, you're thinking, brilliant, got the witnesses, I'm done, I ain't got to worry about no court. Yeah. Now imagine I go to court, and the judge or whoever turns around and says, "That's all right, Steve, trial's going to go ahead. We're not going to call you witnesses." Come again? Yeah, they're not coming in. So sorry, you went out the front. All of a sudden, you're going to be like, whoa, hang on a minute. I've got witnesses saying I'm in, and now we're not calling them. That's what happened with her. Yeah. There was witnesses that could have come forward to prove that them kids had bugs and bacterial bugs, but they weren't called forward. I mean, come on, man. Yeah. Is that a joke? Like, she weren't even on shift on one of them or a couple of them.
Yeah, I know.
And you've got doctors saying that them babies never died due to human hands. If anything, it's starting to look like, here we go, we're going down the conspiracy nut route again. it's starting to look like the hospital was that shit, and there was that much money at stake through funding and big wigs at the top. Who knows? You don't know.
Didn't
She become a scapegoat because she even turned around and said that there was sewage coming through the sinks, mate. You can't have that in a neonatal ward.
No, definitely not.
It stinks. It stinks.
But she
and
from what I've watched and that and listened to over the last few weeks or whatever, she was a loud mouth.
Shit, I just spilled my coffee.
She was loud, wasn't she? She was trying to make attention to bring money into the hospital
she was
to help it run better, etc. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Arising issues.
Yeah.
Now, what happens when people arise issues? You are an issue then, and you get eliminated.
Zip.
A bit like Virginia Giuffre.
She was silenced.
Eliminated because she raised issues that apparently were false. That now we know over the news aren't false, are they? And that's another thing as well. If someone like Lucy Letby can be pretty much convicted on one man's testimony and what he believes she did, or what he believes on his own, and on his report, was enough to send that girl to jail for all them life sentences, then how do people like Prince Andrew get away with when there's photographs and there's that, but they walk the streets? Like, there's two different contrasts there, aren't there? But that guy who, the Welsh paediatrician expert, he wrote a report on what his findings were when he basically said she killed the babies. And after she was sentenced, he rewrote his report and changed it. Now, straight away, people are going to be looking, going, come again, you did what? You've just changed your report. We need to read this right now. But it's like she's been chucked away and had the key. Like, if she did it, I think there's a very remote chance that she did it. Very, very, and if she did do it, then I'll hold my hands up and say, I'll say I'm wrong, but I'm sorry. If you look at the facts and look at the evidence, from one guy's testimony, that paediatrician guy, little Welsh fella, if you look at him compared to the backup that she had in court, which she weren't allowed to use, the case should never, ever, she should never gone to jail. There weren't enough. How CPS looked at the evidence and saw enough to convict her is just unbelievable, really. If you think about it now, she's actually in prison now with no proof to be in prison.
Yeah, that's right.
She's actually in jail with nothing solid enough to keep her in there.
Yeah, no, that's right.
In my opinion, she'd be fucking released immediately to go home to her mum and dad. There is no proof.
Nothing, zero.
She's in there of the testimony of one man.
No way.
And that man's even turned around and stated he hates to be wrong. I think he's and he went after her with such conviction, didn't he? What was his motive? He went after her with the utmost ferocity, that guy. Never held off her for 1 minute. So what was his motive? What was his motivation? You got to ask these questions, but to have him versus the world, and she still goes to jail, is something's off.
Yeah, it's not good.
Something's off, but she shouldn't be in jail. Sorry, sir, she shouldn't be in jail. Lucy Letby shouldn't be in jail.
She shouldn't.
And if it's your son and it was your daughter, you'd be saying the same thing. I'm afraid to say.
Listen, you know full well there's going to be some savage comments here, isn't there?
Let there be savage comments, but anyone with half a brain cell, anyone with half a brain cell knows you can't convict someone because someone's hunch was, I'm pretty sure she did this, when you've got experts from around the whole entire world saying these babies died naturally, and then it comes out that there was raw sewage. She was kicking and screaming about the conditions of the place. She weren't there on some of the babies' deaths. One of the babies had a bacteria, and it's like, oh my God, but weren't the person who could have stated in court that baby had bacteria from the cleanliness of the place weren't brought forward to give evidence.
Yeah, I see.
How?
She shouldn't be
fucking serious. You can't be convicting people of murder without this evidence is fucking delicate. It's got to, every last detail's got to come forward. It is starting to look like she was a scapegoat for the hospital because that hospital weren't equipped to take them babies.
No.
Some of them babies were really, really sick, and they Yeah, they've been sent to an overflow hospital, if you like, that had shit running out of sinks.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
And I want to touch on the wet rot. I know what you're all saying right now, all 11 of you, because no one likes us anymore. I don't think we're being watched.
I don't think we are.
But we don't care. Because we'll be having this conversation anyway, won't we?
Yeah, we would.
And how many times do we say that on each video?
We would have been having a conversation, but at this precise moment, we're doing it in front of a camera.
Anyway, let's go back to her notes and her letters. And we had a good conversation about this in the van the other day, didn't we? When he crashed on the Millbrook Road. When someone says, "Oh, but she writ down on paper that I'm evil, I killed him, it was all my fault, all this, that, and the other," I want you to do me a quick favour, and this is going to be a good experiment, like a social experiment, right? If you can, I don't know if we can find everything that she writ, but the meat and bones of it. I am evil, I killed him, it was my fault, they died, this, that, and the other. Okay? Now I want you to take the writing of what she writ, and I want you to picture her sat on the end of her bed crying, saying all of that.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm evil, it's my fault, I killed him, I did this. Because when someone, especially a female, and someone who's who loves kids or whatever, you're going to feel like a failure, and you're going to feel like, well, was it me then? Like, you're going to hate yourself, you have a lot of anger, resentment. And if you picture someone rocking on the end of the bed, crying their eyes out their head, saying, "Oh, I'm evil, I did this, blah blah, this all my fault, blah blah, this, blah blah, that," yeah, you get the message. Drag it on a little bit. Picture that on the end of her bed crying. Now, have someone who's recorded that, gone back through it, and written down on text on a piece of paper, like a well, what's it called when someone does the bloody write out for the interviews? Oh God, it's gone out of my head. You probably know what I'm on about. But the text for the interview. Now read out on paper in writing what someone upset crying on the end of their bed could say. Yeah. And all of a sudden you've took that from, oh my God, she said, "I am evil, I did this, it was all my fault." Oh dear, that don't sound good, does it? The way something's said and the way something's taken in different contexts. I'm dragging this out. I'm struggling to explain things.
I know, but you've got to
explain things, but you've got to see that stuff from a different angle. Do you see what I'm saying? She could have been crying her eyes out, saying that, actually believing I'm evil, I've done this, they fucking hate me, they're saying I've killed these babies.
Yeah.
And when they say she had no remorse in court, she was standing there going, "No, I didn't kill her." You know, come on. I think at that point, when you know you've writ that sort of stuff and you're guilty and you've writ it, you know you're guilty and you've writ that. Yeah. At that point, your head's going down. Yeah, I just want to get my fucking sentence out. Get out of line, like serving my fucking jail time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It stinks. Don't take the writing on those notes as gospel. You have to picture someone crying saying that shit. And if anyone out there's got half a brain cell, you'll see where I'm coming from. There's two perspectives. How something's read and how something's heard with the emotions involved is two different things. You have to take that into account. Yeah, man, I dragged that right out. Good. That is autism in its image.
Round of applause. Wait a minute.
We got a round of applause.
We got a cheer.
Yay.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Let's hope
you'll hear that when we watch back. Right?
So yeah, share your
thoughts on it.
Share your thoughts on it.
Tell us what you actually think and how you actually think, if it's actually, if you think that she's actually done it or what.
And I think at the very least, everyone else's
opinion is completely different, isn't it?
Yeah, and everyone should be sharing this video and sharing their own thoughts. Get it out there. Everyone should be pressing for the establishment to give her a retrial.
Yeah,
100%. Everybody, I say about them little babies. Oh, look at these two twats talk about this. What about the parents of the babies that died? I nearly lost my own son myself. it's not a very nice thing. But can you imagine what her parents are going through? And wouldn't you want the? Now, I would personally rather be happy knowing that that girl didn't brutally kill your baby.
Yeah, right. 100%.
It was neglect in the hospital.
Yeah.
Answers need to be given, and I think some heads are going to roll. And on the other side of things, when she's released, if she's released, they'll be thinking about big payouts, or there's going to be things exposed. And
it's gonna.
I think she's got. I think it's a battle against her and the NHS and the powers that be. Yeah. Well, Prince Andrew walks the streets. We love a bit of Prince Andrew. I don't reckon he did it. What about the video? The pictures of him over that, what looked like a very young girl.
Eyes are wrong in this.
I know there's a lot of small women. Your missus is only tiny.
Si, senor, they're very small.
She looks 7. I'll give you a bit more credit. She looks 11.
She's 11.
Sorry, Lise.
She's 11. All right. She's 11.
No, but it did look like a young female, unconscious as well.
Just made me look like a right paedophile.
I didn't want to talk about Prince Andrew, you know. That's how Reese didn't say nothing. No one upset his mate. Nah. But it did look like a young girl, pretty much unconscious, didn't it? Kind of hope they find someone on Starmer so he gets kicked out of government.
They won't find nothing on Starmer, mate, will they?
No, I'm looking forward to this documentary on Wednesday.
Yeah.
To do with Letby.
I think it'd be pretty good, to be fair.
And see what
Just putting it out there, my wife's nearly 30, all right? Fuck's sake.
Yeah, she's nearly 30. She's just tiny.
Yeah, anyway.
My wife's got bigger muscles than I have.
Si, senor.
She's a fitness freak. And she armbarred me the other day. We come back drunk.
Well, look at you and see more meat on an asparagus.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think more muscle and Russell's love muscle.
Russell the trouser trail. We had a little towel flicking fight. She got me an armbar. I said, do not share the armbar video, but you can share the video of me losing the towel fight. But if you share the armbar video, I'm taking it to court. I've got a reputation.
That's not very nice. You take your own wife to court if she put you in an armbar.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to the comments and the feedback from this video.
Oh, it's going to go off.
And what everyone's got to realise, it's not wrong it's not wrong to stand up for what you believe in or speak or say what you feel is right or wrong. And then politicians like Nadine Dorries and David Davis, it probably took them, even though they, like, in their head they believed it's just bloody hell, this girl's innocent. It took them a lot of courage to come out because, and they've got to be pretty certain because they could put their career on the line, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. 100%.
You know what I mean?
So,
what's your thoughts? Share it. Share the video. Let's get some comments. The more shares we get, more comments we get. Let's get some comments from around the world.
That's what we want. That's what we want. There's a few things I want to talk about. I mentioned the other day about the ice. That ice thing that went on.
Oh, what, in America?
Yeah.
Do you know ice? I don't think ice is a new thing, you know.
No, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure they were around when, like, Biden that were around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a new thing.
Apparently, more people died from ice agents under Biden than what did under Trump.
Yeah, but what got me? Yeah,
but how many of them are reported on? Because it doesn't suit their narrative, does it? So
it was the lady, the pregnant lady, and the baby being sprayed in the face, and then leaning and pushing onto the woman. Right. People out there are going to say it's disgusting, this, that, and the other. Yeah, it is. You're not wrong. It is disgusting. Right. And it was completely out of order what they did.
I've not seen the clip myself.
But you and I and him and everybody else do not know what happened before that happened. None of us know what was said, how it occurred, to the reason to why that happened. Right? Yeah, feel bad for the woman. Yeah, feel bad for the baby. Yeah, 100%.
What happened to her?
So she was dragged out of the car. Yeah, chucked onto the floor.
Yeah.
Sprayed the baby in the face. Yeah.
What, the baby was born?
There was a 6-month or 9-month-old baby in
And she was pregnant.
And she was pregnant.
Okay.
They were leaning on her, and all the people going, she's pregnant, she's pregnant, rah, she's pregnant. And they would just stand there saying, back off, go away, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
But nobody knows what happened beforehand. Nobody knows why.
Well, this is it, innit? It's like,
why it happened. Nobody knows. No one.
she could have waved the gun. She
could have done. That's it. That's it. And there is a lot of stuff going on about it on social media. There's a lot.
And as a mother, as a parent, if you've got armed police outside your vehicle, yeah, I've had armed police to me. When they say take one step forward, I've took one step forward. They said do 10 burpees, I'll do 11 burpees. Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
You've got to comply with the police.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never had a good relationship with the police, but when they've come to my house in the past, or anything like that, I would always, I'd never be rude.
Always comply.
Always be compliant and always be polite. Always. Because it was fucking classless to be rude and start swearing at me.
You're the one that's going to get chucked about like an idiot.
You look like an idiot. So a pregnant mum,
I've been there, done it.
And if I had my
silly me.
If I had my kids with me, let alone being pregnant, I'm responsible for that baby in me and my children. You're going to comply. You have to comply. And if you don't, and you get to the point where you're being dragged out of a car, I'm sorry, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, aren't you?
Yes,
and the guy, and the person who got shot in the car as well, decided to just drive past the ICE agent and pretty much nudge him or hit him with the car.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised when you get shots fired. Comply. Someone asks you to do something, just do it. Get on and do it. Shut your mouth and do it.
That's it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you got it.
You're not going to change the outcome. They are going to take you in. They're going to take you in. You're not going to get away with it. All the arguing and screaming in the world ain't going to make. Just what's it going to get you?
Bit more time in jail.
It's stupid. Just do as they say, and you'll be all right. But you got to think as well, Reese. At the same time, how many police officers, how many agents in America are shot and killed every single year?
Yeah.
It's a bad place to work. Look at Mississippi and places like that. Would you want to be a copper in Mississippi? In like Jackson and that?
Jacksonville.
Good God. I couldn't. Oh my God, it's a bad place. Be a police officer out there. Don't know what you wouldn't get life insurance, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm touching on that a lot, ice and that, but like again, you're going to see the narrative.
You don't know. What everyone needs, because listen, that ice thing has been massive on social media for the last few weeks now. But what everyone else needs to see is the video before, which you're probably not going to get because it probably wasn't recorded.
Well, it's like George Floyd, isn't it? When I watched George Floyd's that police officer killed George Floyd, by the time I finished watching, I was fucking fuming. I was like, "You bastard! I was angry. I wish I was there. I'd have run over and kicked his head off his shoulders."
I remember this. I remember coming there and you were spitting.
I was spitting fucking nails over it. I was like, "How the fuck can that happen?" And then you get this picture of an innocent guy who's been chucked on the floor and murdered. What we don't hear is the history he's got, the drug use that he's got, the drugs he had in his system. It didn't want to comply. He had a million times he was asked again to comply to get out of the car, didn't do it. And again, he had his thingy on his back. I don't excuse what Derek Chauvin did. I do believe he killed him. I do believe, as humans, we all know, and they get a special first aid training as well, that when someone's pissed on the floor, and I've done martial arts, so I know when someone's out cold or not. You just know, and he just kept his pressure on there. I think he knew what he was doing, but if he'd have just got out of the car and listened the first time round, would it have happened? Again, we're back to that again, aren't we?
Exactly.
We're back to it again.
So
it's oh God, it's one of those things. Oh, it's past my bedtime.
He's a tired puppy.
Past my bedtime. Oh, who's that? Oliviera guy on YouTube. Is it Alexia Oliviera? Alexia Oliviera, someone Oliviera goes to like dangerous places and does little videos on things. And that. Let me just look it up.
I've not seen it.
Hang on a minute. Oliviera. I'm pretty sure it's Oliviera. Everyone's there probably saying the name right now. Oliviera. No, we didn't. Oliviera. Oh, Tyler Oliviera. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now I watched his video. Oh, you've got to watch it. There's that one. I investigated the murder capital of America, Mississippi. There's a dude on there that he videos, some gangbanger, and he is like Martin Lawrence's son out of Bad Boys. I have never, if a movie producer does not go to Mississippi and pick that boy up and give him the break of a lifetime, that would be a crime. He's the most comical nipper I have ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
He was high as Snoop Dogg, and he's there talking in a proper like Black American accent, yeah.
Mate.
And then he goes, he's talking about the jail bond and how he gets out. And I'll show you. If anyone's seen the video, you'll know what I'm on about. He's got a red T-shirt on. He's hilarious. But they you had a load of youngsters on the street over there, and they all had guns, like twin mag guns, drum magazine. Just pulling them out like a pair of pliers out your pocket. All of them. And every time a car went by them,
Pair of pliers.
So yeah, it was hilarious, mate. What an episode that was. But them nippers, when they all stood in the streets with their guns, every time a car went by, a normal car, they were like, eyes all around them. Like literally, they were sketchy. Sketchy. You can tell they have a lot of bullets flying over there, mate.
Yeah, I'll give it a whirl.
That was a bit off topic, but go on the Tyler Oliviera, most dangerous murder capital of America. And watch the high dude that he interviews. He's like Martin Lawrence. Oh, mate, he should be in a movie. He should be in movies. Naturally funny. I'll pay him to be around me every day. Hilarious.
So, anyway, what we would like to do is, I know we're at the end of the video pretty much, but...
And we've had to do a cut edit.
And we have, yes, because the phone died. Anyway, we'd just like to apologise for the reason why we haven't done many podcasts in the last 3 weeks is because douchebag over there has been a poorly man. And then douchebag over here decided to get poorly the day he got better.
Listen, brother, man flu's real, son.
I had gallstones.
Man flu.
I had kidney pain.
If I had man flu, which is there's scientific evidence to back up that males get flu worse than women. How's that for some hateful comments? Look it up, son.
Wow. So yeah, we've been poorly, boys.
And we've been busy.
Very busy.
We have started a business, which
senor,
we're going to share on TikTok. But we need a bit more time to get it up and established and moving. But it's going in the right direction, isn't it?
Yeah, and the good thing is when we tried doing this before, I was petrified of heights. Now I'm not. If you can guess what it is, well done. Which is going to be a good one, isn't it?
Oi. If you liked this video, share it. Because Lucy Letby, share it. I want to get mad views on this and get a lot of comments.
Yeah.
And I want to encourage everyone, not just our video, just highlight this issue. Highlight the topic.
Honesty is the best policy.
Highlight it.
Highlight it. Highlight it.
When something's wrong in this world, everyone should fucking talk up and say it's wrong.
Yes.
Not say I better not, because otherwise Julie next door won't babysit my kids no more. Because I said I like Lucy Letby. Fuck Julie. If you think that something's wrong, say it. If you think something's right, say it. Share it. Talk about it. Give us your comments.
Like, subscribe, follow.
Yes.
Head over to the TikTok, follow us.
Shut your fucking phone.
Subscribe to the channel. Put your bell on for notifications for live updates. We are the PodSquad family, and we love you. We'll see you on the next one.
Keep it sexy.
All right.